you know, need to feed us. We thought, well, they could come to my house. I've got
Hey, that's good stuff.
That's what we got from St. John. That's that cherry wine.
That's good. It's sweet.
Is that what you had last night or not?
Yeah, I believe it is. Thank you, honey.
Anyway, that,
I'm gonna start being a drinker in my old age.
yeah, all them parts that I had given up,
Mm-hmm.
Were those they had stolen from you?
no, they were Japanese parts.
Oh, okay.
And they were just, some of the parts you had to even work on them a little bit to make them fit real good. They were made pretty roughly. But
I understood at the end of the war they didn't do so well. At the end of the war they weren't doing so well. They were running out of having trouble.
And so, anyway, I had all this stuff there. I got him all fixed up with a holster. Man, and he didn't have a rifle anymore. And then all at once, we was getting ready to go. That's the first thing I had.
Thanks a lot, guy.
You're a good friend.
The only thing on the head of him, I had shipped a bunch of rifles home that I had put together. I don't know where one of those are at. And there was 5 or 6 of them. Now that's
I sure wouldn't mind having one.
Oh, I wouldn't have cared to have one to give to somebody. But I sure had a bunch of them. And Ralph Barble got one of them. I know him. And I didn't want him to have it. I didn't care that much about him. No, really, I did. But he just kept on and on and on until I let him have it.
Yeah. Shut him up.
Well, I just, and I don't think Dad was too crazy about him either.
I didn't look at him either.
But, no.
Well, he was good looking.
Huh?
He was good looking.
Well, I wasn't looking at him that way.
God.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's a good
Anyway,
thing.
you take, I didn't get along with TV either. So, but anyway, he got one. And I do remember that. And Clyde Bond got one. But he gave me a German Mauser rifle for it.
That's a fair trade.
Mm-hmm. Sure was. But he didn't think his was any good, and I knew it. I knew what was wrong with it. But we traded, and so, but all I had to do was uncock it. You couldn't close it.
Yeah.
It was cocked open some way or another, or snapped. I guess it snapped. But anyway, I knew what was wrong with it. But we had quite a...
Probably if you told him what was wrong with it, he'd kept it.
Well, maybe I didn't really know right then, but I didn't look. I was pretty sure I could fix it. But that was when I was already at home and working for the Chrysler Plymouth, I see. Yeah, Chrysler Plymouth dealer there. Lynn was there then. But they all got away from me, including my pistol. I don't know what I did.
Well, you used them a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You just had them to look at.
I did. Well, yeah. I never did take one of them hunting.
Well, that's what I thought.
I had guns, and then I got all my guns stolen. Every one of them. One time. But I went deer hunting last week.
Oh, you did?
Did you really?
I did.
You did good?
No, my landlord took me hunting, and he's got a little farm out there, and he had a deal cleared off, and there's wheat out here, and then cornfield around, all around, and it's a perfect place. So we went in the afternoon. So then he come to this place and he said, "You think you can go up that ladder?" It was a place, it was about from where you're at to the wall, square, maybe a little more than that, up in the air, and it was, I'm going to say 25 feet, could have been 30 feet tall. And this ladder went right up the road, right against that building up there. And it was on telephone poles.
Yeah.
It was tall.
Yeah.
And so I said, I don't know. I got out of the truck and got over and felt of it and took a couple steps. I said, I don't know. I believe I'll try a little bit more. And the first thing I knew, I was trying to get up it. I went up and he got right behind me. We got up and we came to the very corner of it. There's no porch out there at all. You had to get around this corner and then get up and get into that building. And there's an old ragged door there. There's one of these old doors that had been wet, you know, and how it's just like that. So I started trying to get around it, and I couldn't go back.
No, you're
way.
done. You're done.
So I had to get up in there, and I stayed up in there till dark. And we didn't see anything. I don't see why that something didn't come through, because they was, and there wasn't any shooting around that day. But he and two of his children, one of the children had killed 3 deer, and the other had killed one. The little girl killed one with the rifle, and the little boy killed one with the rifle, and then he killed 2 with the bow.
What would you have done with it if you'd gotten it?
I don't know. I thought about it. but anyway, I just didn't think I could get down, really and truly. It was just so spooky. I thought, if I don't fall, it'll be a miracle. If I do, I'll be dead. But he held on to me and helped me, got me down there. So he said, now we'll go again another afternoon. And I said, but we won't go up there. And I said, no, I'm not going to even look there, but let's go.
That was the last time for that one.
But he got a barn fixed up where you can shoot out his barn. I just went over to where he was building on another duplex and told him that I had all the deer hunting I needed. I was finished. And he came by and he kind of looked at me like the other day, like, would I like to go? And I just didn't even hardly recognize him. I just went on back in the house and forgot it. But he would have took me. He's real good to me. He goes out elk hunting, and they kill him with a bow all the time.
Yeah.
He and his uncle and 2 more guys. They went there a while back and killed 4.
Ooh. You're real shy when they put a microphone on you, aren't you? He's recording all of this. Didn't you know that?
Well, I wondered why he kept moving around.
Yeah, I'm just. This is something that would come in handy someday.
Well, that's about
This is the historian.
the foolishness.
Well, not totally foolish.
I was just talking.
And we're just listening.
I think you ought to point that to yourself now.
Why me? I got nothing to say.
Well, you're saying something now. Don't suit yourself.
It's too close to. It wouldn't do good. It wouldn't do good recording anyway.
Anyway, well,
If you want it to stop, I can turn it off.
I don't care.
How's that wine sitting with you?
That what?
That wine,
I like it.
do you?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Maybe you should have started that sooner. That
Maybe
would have
I
opened
should.
all that
Yeah.
up.
that'll be good for you.
You remember how Mama always used to say that the doctor told her she had to have wine?
Yeah.
It was a doctor's order.
Has she crossed her fingers or her legs or what? You tell her.
Who's that?
Drunk yet?
No, but I'm heading that way.
Just checking.
It's delicious.
Come and sit. You're welcome.
This gal comes from wine country, you know.
Where's that at?
California.
Wine country?
California.
Oh, well,
Her family has a street named after it, isn't there?
Yeah,
Or
fortunately.
in the wine area.
My dad's side's name is Rigetti.
you what?
My dad's side's name is Rigetti.
Oh,
Rigetti.
Rhymes
Rhymes with spaghetti.
Oh, bite my butt.
She's heard that her whole life.
Oh,
We said that at the same time. Great,
hey,
great
you guys are a
minds.
broken record.
Great minds.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Did he have an orchard?
You know what it is? They're dairy farmers.
And during the war, my great-grandfather had a dairy farm. My great-uncle took it over. My grandfather was in the Army. He flew a plane.